So,
Oh.
moving
Eamon
on,
Wilkie up front by himself, come on.
the reason I've got this particular group of boys is that we've all got one thing in common. We're all missing out on the vital playoff that Scotland national team will be playing against Israel at Hampden. I have tickets on my desk. Well, everything falls a bit in my room, as you might know. But all the tickets are in this envelope. All the boys' tickets are in there. We're all missing out, I'm afraid.
Are they your mum's curtains?
We're all missing out. Vital playoff against Israel. We've got Nations League playoff as well. First of all, Israel at home. We are probably the favourites going into this, but
Don't say that.
we have
Everybody
seen them at
touch
home
wood.
before. We've got to play them
Don't
again in
touch
the
it,
Nations League in September or November.
Touch wood, boys, touch wood.
Touch wood, boys, of course. What do we think about the national team at the moment? The personnel, really, coach in charge, all this kind of stuff. Are we hopeful? Are we not? Is it going to be failure again? What do we think?
I think Steve Clark's a man for the job, to be honest, because he's sort of been about
Steve Clark at the wheel.
I
think he's like age. You mean 65 is a good age to manage Scotland, so I'm chuffed with that one.
I'm actually kind of worried about that because if Steve Clark can't do it, then literally no one can.
That's
so,
the thing. You know, we have to
There's David Moyes. David Moyes is
famous former Manchester United manager David Moyes. Okay.
Mate, David Moyes should have got more time at Man U. But anyway, Steve Clark, I think he's a man for the job. If anybody in Scotland's going to do it, it's Steve Clark. If anybody can get Kelly to qualify for Europe, he can do it.
He should have stayed on at that point. Jesus, getting put out by a team that was in the Camel Wafer Cup final.
Picked up for Belgrade and everything.
I think,
sensational.
No, I think Israel. What game was that? That was it the 3-2 one where Forrest had a total.
Did you go?
I think we'll do it. I think if Norway get through, I think all we can do is put big Wreck-It Ralph Grant Hanley on Haaland and just hope that he injures him. But nah. I think we'll get past Israel, no bother. I've no, unless Yossi Benayoun comes out of retirement. I think it's more what we face in the next round with Serbia and
Norway. Yeah, I think that's the big issue, is that it's almost likely, especially since Hampden was going to be sold out for the home game against Israel. It's probably the first sellout they've had since they played England. So,
Razor, is that big behind you backing?
It is.
But, so I feel like with that support alone, it would probably give us the helping hand against Israel. I think, because I know that there was an initial allocation given to Israel. They didn't fill it, so more fans were able. So more tickets have been available to Scotland fans. So you're talking about 52, 53, maybe even 54,000 Scotland fans with a very small proportion of Israel fans in there. But yeah, it is a big issue of what we would have faced in the final.
I still think with the game against Israel, we were lucky that night. At the end, McGregor had a world-class save to stop it.
No, it's a fair point. It is a very fair point. Yeah.
And that game was far.
And we were battered away in Israel, to be fair.
Yeah,
we got battered that game.
Yeah.
I think the good thing about Steve Clark is he'll have a game plan. He'll have he'll already know what he's got to do, and he'll already. I think these games have allowed him to feel out who he's got and who's going to play for him, etc.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he's got to unlock and hopefully get us through.
Let's hope so.
Just to fully clarify, the initial schedule was going to be that Scotland would play Israel at home. If they got past that, they would play away as Norway and Serbia. In the final, the winner would join the Euro 2021 group, as it's now going to be referred as, with England, Czech Republic and Croatia. So it would have been a very tough ask potentially,
Easy.
but potentially it would probably not have been the hardest group that we. I don't think it's the hardest group we see at the Europeans. So
I personally reckon if you got there, Ryan Jack would do a job on Modric and whoever plays midfield England.
yeah.
Eric Dyer.
And then the home game against Czech Republic and Croatia would be games against Czech Republic and Croatia would be at Hampden, with the game against England being at Wembley.
Oh, that would be some away day, by the way. Imagine England away.
So that would have been the plan. Obviously, coronavirus and the COVID-19 outbreak has delayed that for another year, potentially delayed the playoff for another year. Any thoughts on key personnel for Scotland? Who are the big names to potentially look out for?
Just say, Patty, it's an absolute disgrace that Steve Clarke has not confirmed Alistair McCann to be Scottish yet. He's missing out on Charlotte in the making.
Not an Irish international.
We had 2 hours 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's not the full team yet, so he's still a possible Scottish player. I think Clarke needs to get his finger out and just get it done.
Okay. Yeah.
Who does he play for?
The mighty Johnston, sir.
Aye, and that's why he's not got a call up. Pipe it.
No, it genuinely is.
It's a famous St Johnstone bias. Or bias for that.
I've got my XI written down.
Okay, so we'll go on to that. We'll just do that, and then we'll maybe talk a bit more about the future. The future down the line. We've got Nations League prepared as well. So, Cammy, you're starting 11 if you play the vital playoff tomorrow.
We'll go through it one by one.
That's a good idea.
Right, I will start goalkeeper. This is a very left field one.
Oh no.
Kelly.
Liam Kelly. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
That's bold.
That is bold. I liked him at Livy. I thought he was quality at Livy. And now he's at QPR. McGregor is who? I don't even know what because we've got.
Alan McGregor's retired He retired just after the qualifying campaign.
I thought he'd retired. We've not got David Marshall anymore.
David Marshall.
We do.
Aye, he's not
David
retired
Marshall's
yet, is
still
he?
out.
Aye, but he's not getting any younger, is he? You know what I mean? Craig
Oh,
Gordon play for Celtic. Scott Bain for
Don't
Celtic.
mention Bain, please. No.
Scott
I think Scott Bain's a good goalkeeper, genuinely. I like him.
Jack Hamilton, no. Jack Hamilton's a good form.
He's a good young player.
If he can find
That Hamilton, Luke Sifewood, I would get him in the squad.
Aye, so for me,
Scott Fox even.
Scott Fox still has nightmares about Morelos.
He does. So what were you saying, Cammy? You're going to go through it one by one?
One by one. I'm Liam Kelly.
Right, I'll go David Marshall still.
I would go David Marshall.
Yeah, I've got David Marshall.
Marshall as well, yeah.
All right, boys, thanks for that.
So, right back, Cammy.
No, I'm not going first on right back because I
Right. So, right, we'll go. Right. So, what's your formation first of all, Cammy? Go through formations first.
4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1. I'm the same. 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, I same. 4-2-3-1.
Yep. No, I've not actually. I've got 3-5-2.
Ooh.
Interesting.
5-3-2. Depends which way I'm going.
Okay. Lewis, what are you thinking?
Yeah, well, I wanted to go 4-5-1, but I was struggling to think of 2 centre halves, so I've gone 3-6-1.
Oh God!
Right, we'll go 3-4-2-1.
Football manager.
Precisely.
Okay, so we'll go defence. We'll just go defensive line since we've got a 3, a 4, a 5.
Patty, can I ask one thing? Is this if all our players are fit, or is this the current situation?
If this is your ideal team at the moment, everybody's fit.
Who's no fit at the minute? Like,
Kieran Tierney.
He's not fully
Tierney
fit.
will never be fit. But,
wouldn't he get the first team anyway?
thinking John McGinn's to come back.
He's back. He'll be back. He's back now.
John
Gavin's
McGinty back.
Oh, I never thought about John McGinn, to be fair. I forgot about him.
I
Nah,
think there's maybe
I
one.
see. You need more midfielders. That's it.
We need 6.
Aye.
Oh, he's done it. He's just got them all
I
on
was struggling to fit them all in.
Right, so we'll go. So, we'll just do. Well, since we've got a 3, we've got a 5, we've got. Yeah.
6.
We'll just go defensive lines. Cam, you want to kick off your defensive line?
Aye, I want to hear lasers. Come on, son.
Right, okay. So 3-6-1. Who's your 3 at the back then?
See, I don't know, Patty. I know 2 of them. I'm putting Tierney at right back and Robertson at left back.
I agree.
So you're going to 3 at the back with those 2 in there, and you got a centre half.
And himself. He put himself in the middle.
Aye. TBC.
Okay. Right. Don, 4 at the back.
I agree. I don't think you can drop. Say if Tierney's fully fit, you cannot not play him. In my opinion.
He's not
So
massive.
to right back over, I would say harshly O'Donnell, but I do like O'Donnell. I think he's a good player.
Okay. So you're going Tierney at right back.
Yeah, and Robbo at left back, obviously.
Robert left back. Who's centre halves?
Am I going again? Am I?
Yeah, we're going to do defensive lines. Since there's
Right.
different centre.
I'm
different-
going for. See, I've never rated Grant Hanley. I'm going for Mulgrew and Suter.
Okay. Interesting. Mulgrew's a good experience figure, but he is getting on a wee bit, one could argue. But
Yep.
Get that thumb away. Get that.
so Sean, 3 at the back.
Are you? Well, aye. Well, I've got plenty of wing backs. So you wanting all 5, or you
go for
wanting
wing
3?
backs then. Yeah, go for wing backs. Yeah.
Right. So I've got my 3 would be in the middle would be Suter, McKenna, and Mulgrew.
Okay.
And my
Yep.
wing backs would be on the right wing back Ryan Fraser, and left wing back would be Robertson.
Okay. I think Ryan Fraser has played right wing back a couple of times for his club, but
No,
Yeah, he has for Bournemouth. He plays there quite regularly for Bournemouth.
no, didn't fancy it. Didn't fancy it.
Well,
because it's so deep.
I wouldn't really fancy putting O'Donnell there, to be honest with you. I think it's a bit too conservative at home to Israel, but
okay.
Solid player.
Now there you go.
I've got O'Donnell at right back. I think when he played, I think I seen him play one game, and then he obviously went on that tour in South America, which went down like a lead balloon.
Oh dear, don't even talk about that. What a waste of time that was,
Like a pie in the fibber.
eh?
But I think O'Donnell, I think you have to play a right back. I watched Tierney. Who did I watch Tierney against? I think it was Tierney against Slovakia when he played right back.
Uh-huh.
It was qualifiers. And all he done was cutting in his right, and after a while they
Should have had a penalty in that game. Right at the start, he got absolutely bowled over by the boy.
hold on.
How many
There we
years?
go.
But I think you need to go with an actual right back. So O'Donnell is mine. McKenna's my one centre half. Attacks the ball, stops the ball, not very mobile, but big, strong centre half to mark any target men.
Mhm.
My other centre half shouldn't be playing at Hearts, but Suter's better than Hearts, but injuries are sort of playing him. Probably the best ball playing centre half I've seen at Hearts in my lifetime. And I think if you have McKenna attack the ball, Suter sitting behind and just pop it about, distribute it with diags, etc., and then reluctantly Robertson at left back because I'm not his biggest fan.
Okay.
Good player, but stinking attitude.
I prefer Greg Taylor too.
Don't say that. Donald started greeting. Look at him. He's already like, no Celtic.
Right. There's a few names. There's one name. There's 3 names. So I've gone my back 4. There's 3 names in here that we've not mentioned.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So
Grant Hanley, Russell Patterson. God,
So,
come on.
Oh, I bet he's got Kyle Patterson at right back.
the
Do
one
you have
that the
Patterson
one,
at right back?
That name of the pack.
the one we have mentioned is Andy Robertson. Obviously, skipper has to play left back. I'm going to right back. Played a lot more recently. I actually started to grow fond of him when he was playing more recently. gone Liam Palmer at right back. I thought he was a half decent enough player.
Who to defend him. He's
Hmm?
a good goal player, but I'm not saying that he's not a good player, but he doesn't even
I
a
feel like-
better defensively than
I feel like against Israel will hopefully be half decent enough at the back to warrant more attacking fullbacks. Obviously, we know Andy Robertson's going to do that. I think
yeah.
I think
You see
O'Donnell, I think O'Donnell has kind of struggled more recently, and I've kind of sided with more not playing Kenny at right back. So I think Liam Palmer is probably the best shout at the moment. And then my centre two, as this is another one that I grew fond of more recently, is Gallagher, the boy for Livy.
I have him on the bench.
I thought him with McKenna, he was leaps and bounds ahead of McKenna in
Who?
those two games. I thought the boy Gallagher from the left when he's
Oh,
first.
Gallagher.
It's not a bad shout, to be fair, Patty.
So I've gone him, and then I've gone Liam Cooper as well, the Leeds captain. I think he's done well enough, and I don't think he had a fair shot at Scotland. So I think.
But would you really want to take chances on players in a semi-final?
But I feel like with Suter's injury problems, I think it's a little bit to them throw him in again in one of the most important games is maybe not the best idea. I don't think McKenna's at the level he was, therefore I don't believe that he should be really. I feel like if he's had plenty of chances, he's not really performed for Scotland. I think other players should deserve a shot. Other players, Mulgrew, I think is just maybe a little bit getting on to. He's getting a bit on.
He's got a good free kick
far
in
ahead.
Pat.
I think you need him in there though. I think you need Mulgrew in there due to the fact is that he's been around there and he's a wee bit more experienced than the two youngsters that you're going to have in there.
He's a good talker as well.
I don't even know if experience is that good a thing to have in a Scotland shirt, though, is it? Because it's never been very good experiences.
Mm.
I see what you mean, Patty. You want someone who's coming in fresh,
Yeah.
with maybe
feel
that
like-
better
I
attitude.
feel like Gallagher was probably the more. I thought, I gathered from maybe a few people around me that he was the centre half that stuck out in the last few games of qualifying campaign. I mean, I know we can argue they weren't against great opponents and the likes of San Marino, Cyprus, Kazakhstan, but he did
Also,
stand out.
players last season in the league, I would say, by a country mile, one of the best standout players.
See, I watched him against St Johnson. I thought he actually got bullied
Okay.
by our striker when we played with David. And that kept, I was going to say he would have probably been in there today ahead of McKenna, to be honest, for me. But after watching him last season, I didn't think he was good against Chris Kane at all.
And I think, personally, I mean, with all due respect, the less we see of David Bates, the better. I think he's such a
Correct.
liability.
Correct. I agree with that.
He's got the control of a bloody midget, but like
I don't think you can
he's
say
good
that,
in the
Patty.
air, but Christ, no, I don't know about that.
No.
His-
That was Patty.
What did they say?
He's
Control of him.
But so that's why I've ruled a few of those names out, and I think the two in the middle there are probably my two more confident.
Okay.
What about Stuart Finlay? Nobody's mentioned him.
It's a fair point. I don't know. I've kind of forgotten a little bit about Stuart Finlay, so that was the one that was the reason why I kind of strayed away. But I think he's maybe a good squad player to have.
He's on my bench.
Just for
I had Kirk.
Steve Clark.
What did you say, Don? Did you say a Broadfoot?
I did. No, Jason Kerr, not Kirk Broadfoot. Jason Kerr, man.
I was going to ask you about that. How do you think Jason Kerr is from that senior squad?
He is absolutely worse than Bates is, though.
I think Bates. I think the reason Bates played that game against Israel was because we were on the last legs and they were just looking because the boy's been at Rangers. I think.
Because that would have been
Oh,
Alec McLeish, eh?
Well,
What was that?
That would have been Alec McLeish in charge of that one, right? The Israel game. The last one.
I think it might have been.
Yeah, because it was Alec McLeish was let go for is it Belgium away?
No, I think
San
Steve Clark
Marino.
got
Was
Belgium
it no
away.
San Marino? Was the
Okay,
last
San
game?
Marino at home, away, sorry.
And
Yeah.
then beat San Marino 2-0.
Then he got sacked.
Couple of games
Yeah.
after.
No, because
Nah,
Steve
that was
Clark
it.
got Belgium away.
Right.
Oh, that's right. It was Cyprus at home in June. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, and that was Steve Clark's first game in charge. So going through defence. So we had a 3-man midfield for Sean, 2 and a 3. Cammy, I think the same with Don, and then 6.
To be fair, 2 of them are wingers, so it could probably be a 3-4-3.
I don't say that. It's not as fun.
Actually, no, you're right. I'm sticking to 6. 3-6-1.
Good luck.
Right,
Flat 6.
we'll go through your 6. If you've got your 6,
Tammy's head is in his hands.
we'll go for your 6. So who's the
Right, okay.
centre mids?
Well, it was actually tough to narrow it down, but we've got.
To 6?
Aye. We've just so many good midfielders.
So many.
Aye, we've got Scott McTominay is in there, so's McGinn, so is Billy Gilmore, and so is Callum
yeah.
McGregor.
So that's your 4,
I
right?
think he's
Okay.
Alan McGregor there. I was like,
Aye, bit of passion.
Like orange in the middle of the
Aye,
field.
the orange top in the middle of the park.
And then, so you've got the 4, your 2 wingers.
Ryan Fraser and James Forrest.
Okay. Fair enough. So that's the 6. Cameron,
And
your
then
2 and 3.
Ryan Jack
Sorry.
has just missed out on that. Sorry. So
Okay. Yeah.
it could be a 3-7-0. Take him in.
Craig Levine formation.
Yeah.
Craig Levine D2. Mine's is, so obviously 2 sitting, Ryan Jack, Scott McTominay.
Okay.
Ryan Jack's a bit of an enforcer. McTominay's a bit the same, but just does it in a better way. Passes the ball a bit. Forrest on the right, Fraser on the left, Christie in the cam.
Okay.
Forgot about him. That's another one.
That was one that I was a bit unsure about. as well.
Yeah.
We'll get onto that, yeah. It's really difficult. But no, I don't. Not a lot. Maybe Ryan Jack probably, but I can see why you put him in there. Certainly McTominay is what stand out.
I think you could put McGinn in for Jack. To be honest, I forgot about McGinn, but I like Ryan Jack. I think he's the sort of player that doesn't really exist within the game that much anymore. Somebody who a bit like Ryan Jack reminds me a wee bit like Barry Ferguson. Obviously, not as good, but
Backward pass.
What?
Always passing the ball backwards.
Somebody that keeps the ball and then not afraid to fly into tackles or anything like that. I like that. Eh? So, and then obviously 2 wingers pick themselves. Forrest has been class for Scotland, and Fraser's a good wee player. Ryan Christie is probably, I don't rate McGregor that much. Billy Gilmore, you could say as well for the midfield, but again, I don't know if I'd throw him into a semi-final. And then Christie, I think Christie offers the best link-up, I think, in the sense of getting up and supporting the striker.
Yeah. Well, it's very fair suggestion, of course, absolutely. Don, you're the same formation, 2 and 3.
I'm not far away from that, to be honest. I've gone for my sitting 2 of McTominay and McGregor.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've gone my front 3. I've gone Forrest, Christie, and McGinn playing centrally.
Okay.
McGinn behind
no-
the striker?
No Ryan Fraser in there.
No, I'm not playing Fraser. I don't actually rate him that much.
Okay. So who's playing on the left? Who's playing on the left side?
So I've got Christie on the left, Forrest on the right, and McGinn centrally.
No.
Okay. Right. Okay.
No, I'm feeling that.
It's a fair point. Sean, your midfield 3.
I've got McGinn and McTominay with Christie just in front of them.
Okay. So you're playing like a 2-5-1-2 maybe?
Yeah.
One just sitting in front.
In
Yeah.
the cam position.
Well, kind of pretty much in the same boat. Now that I've clearly come to realise that centrally we are we've got a lot of depth in the middle of the park, so there's a lot of players that can do different things. I'm with Don in the fact I've got McTominay and McGregor. I think McGregor's kind of a good link up, and I know that Scott McTominay, given that he wants the ball a lot, wants to drop in and pick up from the centre half, and he can link it with McGregor, who can then link it to my number 10 and John McGinn, and then he'll be in a position to
John McGinn's number 10 though. I wouldn't have John McGinn's a box to box, I'd say.
He's very much a box to box, but I think he's become more of a threat in front of goal recently, and I feel like he's potentially that player to go in front, because I feel like if you put McGinn too deep, you end up taking him potentially out of the game, like his creativity and what he can do. I know he's a bit of a hard man as well, so if you needed to drop him in, you could. If we were under pressure in game, we needed to hold on to a lead. But there is a lot of versatility, and I think Billy Gilmour, I think maybe a bit too early for him, but his form at the end of that, just before the playoff, deserved it. Deserved at least a call up, maybe. Stuart Armstrong, maybe just a little bit.
Don't start. No, come
But
on.
I know there's always been a bit about the England game yet. But
Not even that. The amount of other choices you have over him.
yeah,
But it's mainly the England game. But
I think Ryan Jack's a good player to bring on in the middle of the park if you're, like you say, if you're needing to hold on to a lead or something like that.
Ryan Jack, I would have Ryan Jack in my team if I was away from home to Norway or Serbia, sitting in front of defence.
Okay,
Yeah, I would agree.
that's a fair enough point. And then
I wouldn't have him in this team against Israel.
I've gone my wide two of Forrest and Fraser, and I think the reason why I've done that is I know that in the last couple of games, Christie played on the right and Forrest played on the left, and I believe that Forrest really no good on the left, and I don't think Christie's that good on the right either. I think he's very much a 10, but I just think John McGinn is that little bit ahead of him.
I think Forrest flies. See if Forrest isn't on fire, he flies under the radar. Like, see his stats and stuff past few seasons. Like, I think he's been consistent, and I think that's what I hope he brings to Scotland, I suppose. Because
Yeah, I don't think he's had a great season though. To be honest, I think a lot
I
of
don't think he's had a great season this season, but
his numbers are still good though.
yeah,
His numbers
like,
so were Scott Sinclair's last season. He still got like released. I think often he drifts in and out of games for us. For me, he's still a very good player. But I think he loses a lot.
but then at the same time, you have to ask yourself, who do you play instead? I couldn't name a better set of wingers than them that Scotland have got currently available.
I think based on his performances for Scotland, you can't leave him out.
Yeah.
I left it.
So I think we've only got one or two players to decide at the top end. So Tammy, Don, and I have all of us bar Sean have only got one up top.
Sean, what two strikers have you come up with?
So yeah, we'll go with that then. Sean, what have you come up with?
Tony Watt.
Lee Griffiths and Ollie McBurney.
Oh, you've not. No.
Oh.
I can understand that.
Scotland's most expensive.
Look at him.
To be honest, I think
cost more than Haaland did.
It was McBurney or Eamon Brophy.
Eamon Brophy didn't do enough when he was on the team for me.
He didn't do enough.
You're forgetting
either.
someone
He
here,
worked very
Sean.
hard though, and I think that's one thing that McBurney doesn't.
And London Shankland, I don't think he had San Marino at home, and I don't think he's had enough games, to be honest with you.
Every Scotland dad's choice of striker.
McBurney.
Right.
And for the rest of us, I'm guessing it's all fairly unanimous. Who's up top or no?
Tony Watt.
Stevie May.
No. So,
I went for
Lee Griffiths.
Oliver Burke.
so Don's went for Ollie McBurney.
No, Burke.
Oliver Burke. Okay.
Oliver Burke.
Put the phone down.
Different.
That's an
What have
interesting.
you? Are you joking?
Yeah, I went for Griffiths.
I was going to say, come on,
So you
sir.
went for Griffiths. I hope that's not peer pressure that's resulted
Nah.
in there.
Burke is a horrible footballer. All he's got is pace.
He's got his
Ollie,
pace, that's
Ollie
true.
Buck.
He did score a crucial goal against Cyprus, but again, he's not done a lot more otherwise for Scotland. And he is away in Spain at the moment. But who knows how long
It
that'll
is
last.
in Spain.
Alaves.
Is it doing any good?
Not now.
Well,
Aye, he scored at the weekend.
But he was in and out of the team, which kind of says it all, really. I think he did have his injury problems as well, but that's all I can really report on that. But he was playing mainly wide right, I believe, for Alaves. So
I've got Shankland up front.
you've got Shankland up front, okay?
I do. Aye.
Thoughts?
I can't mind who we were playing. He came on. I think it was either he came on for Burke or McBurney. I thought he was really good. And then just having someone that can score proficiently is just what we've been lacking. And you look at him with Dundee United, just tells,
I think that'll be the
if-
key indicator, is if he can light it up in the Premiership next season. If he can do that, then
Yeah, I would say so. If he'd been playing Premiership this season, I think he'd be an easy choice.
I think he'd be on it.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. He would go ahead of McBurney if he was scoring goals in the Premiership.
Aye, easy.
Can we?
Mine's was Lee Griffiths, just because you came what you're going to get with him, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree. I've got my Lee Griffiths as well. Yeah. I just think he's more versatile than everybody else, and we know what he can do. He's got great dead ball ability, and I think in this team, I don't really think we've got
I
that.
think I'd take Shank. I don't know. I think you have to look at Israel. If you're going to get a free kick and late in the game and
Yeah.
edge of the chances are he's going to score it. Whereas, and at the same time, for natural goal scoring ability, I'd go Shankland. But it's kind of difficult to pick somebody who's.
Fuck Charlie Mulgrew.
Yeah.
But
I still remember we were at Slovakia game, and it was always off the back of what happened in the summer against England after they put 2 in, and we just saw it was I remember Cammy and Don and I were there, and I guess we were all there, but the 3 of us were together, opposite end of the
That's
ground
fair.
when the free kick was taken. I've never been more on the edge of my seat at a football game than when he stood over that dead ball and cracked off the bar
Oh,
in that game.
That game was on.
Chris Martin went for the winner by like slide tackle on the ball.
Slide tackling Martin Scuttle.
Skirtle. Aye.
It was an own goal, wasn't it, in the end, I think?
It wasn't on goal yet. I still remember my
putting us through.
flying off my head, and it was mad, just mad.
I think it's time Scotland start realising that we need to start going with younger boys, like your Gilmores and things like that. You'd be better getting Gilmore, Kerr, all these younger players coming through early doors so they can acclimatise to it.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Well, a lot of good young players as well. The under-21 is quite a handy wee team as well, I think.
Who's the big Hornby or something? Fraser Hornby. He played up front.
Aye, for Norwich. Yeah, he was kind of not heard too much about him in a wee while, but
I don't think he's sort of come together as such down
Yeah.
south.
I'd be replacing boys like your Matt Phillips and your Johnny Russells now. I'd replace them with your Gilmores and your younger players. And
you'd be better.
them and
Lewis
better.
Morgan.
yeah.
Lewis Morgan won't get in now.
Surely not.
I don't think
No.
so.
You could have a
Come at Inter Miami, doesn't he?
2 wingers playing in the MLS, playing for Scotland. Johnny Russell and Lewis Morgan.
Johnny Russell was a good player back in the day, but now you're like,
I was, yeah.
Now there's better players with Russell.
Johnny Russell was the best out of a bad bunch in that South American tour. But
Yeah.
it wasn't hard, you could argue.
Mhm.
that definitely wasn't hard.
Well, first, probably final point really. Nations League coming up. I've renewed format. Very much so. Israel will be once again in our group, so we'll be playing them for the fourth and fifth time in the last 2 or 3 years, along with Czech Republic, who could have been playing the Euro 2020, or could be playing against next summer, and then Slovakia, the famous team that we talked about as well. A bit of a renewed format. Winner only goes through to a playoff. If they don't qualify the qualifying group, or be in the playoff for that, and the best of the rest, who are also group winners, will get into the playoff as well. It's a bit of a complicated format, complicated to explain, but ideally,
don't
win the
get
group
it.
and you've got a chance of going through, given that
Good
you're in.
for getting the drop at you.
No, I don't know. St Johnstone, hopefully.
Oh, be easy win for you then.
Thoughts on that one? It's certainly it can be doable, but only if we're at home, you could argue. Away, it might not be so easy.
Right, so who have we got? Israel, Slovakia.
Czech Republic.
A lot better than what we could have had.
Aye.
Prague away, anyone?
Or 50p pints. Cammy has 1.5 and then goes to his bed.
Well, I'll do it. Just to keep that away. I'm going to bring up the other League B groups just to give you an idea of what we could have had.
I think Scotland should start investing in hotels in Israel. It might save them money. All seems like we're going back and forward there, but
I think they should reconstruct the Nations League so we don't have to play Israel so often.
14, 10, 10, 10.
But aye.
16 team, 16 team league.
Team.
42 teams, one stadium. Who
Just-
walks it with her?
Aye.
So just
No,
to go over the fixtures for that, these are all going to be subject to change considering the coronavirus,
COVID-19.
the
You got a
COVID-19.
vaccine, have you?
September the 4th and the 7th, we start off Israel at home, Czech Republic away.
Tons away.
Runs out. 8th and 11th of October, we've got Slovakia and the Czech Republic at home. So all the home games will be done, and then Slovakia and Israel away finally.
That's quite a difficult group, by the way. Slovakia and Czech Republic aren't going to be easy games.
I'm going to let you
I
know
think-
that.
Away.
To get close to Czech Republic.
So Group 1, so we're in Group 2 of League B. Group 1, you've got Austria, Norway, Northern Ireland, and Romania. So
Right.
that's potentially quite a tough one. Next one's arguably really tough. Russia, Serbia, Turkey, and Hungary.
Why do they want that?
No, difficult places
They
to go.
want that.
No.
That's the next group. And then the final group, probably the easiest group, where you could argue Wales, Finland, Bulgaria, and the Republic of Ireland.
Tough.
Still not easy.
I mean,
Wales, you'll argue, is the hardest one. Ireland and Bulgaria and Finland, I think we've got half a chance, but
Bulgaria
could have had.
one. I think Republic of Ireland. I just think bring Sean Maloney back in for that game. Push on them again.
Definitely. Brown Maloney.
But no, I don't. To be honest, because it's so new. I'm not really that up to date with the Nations League. I'm a bit confused at what goes on with it. To be honest,
Like we won our group the last time the Nations League was on, right? And in that group we beat Israel to then have a playoff with Israel,
Right.
It has all
and now
changed.
we're in the league with Israel again.
Yeah.
Does it?
So it has all completely changed because there's more teams. So there was initially 3 teams in each group in League A, 4 in League B, with 3 and 4 in League C. Sorry, I'll start again. There was 3 teams in each of the groups in League A and League B. They've now gone up to 4, and then there was 3, 4, and 4, all the way through. We were in the group of 3.
So basically, we've got promoted, and then they've reconstructed it so that we're not actually getting promoted, and we still have to play Israel again.
I mean,
Honestly.
and then Group D, you've got 7 teams in it rather than what there was 16 the last time. So you've got Group D, you've got a group of Gibraltar, San Marino, and Liechtenstein.
Why could we not just get that group? Just let us in. We've been here for years. Come on, man. If you
And
want us
then-
to win, just let us in the tournament.
Because I remember we were talking about like who came down from League A and they had Croatia and Germany coming down, we were like, oh, if we get promoted, we'll be going against them. They're staying in League A because they've reconstructed it.
Aye, I was going to say, can you imagine Germany against us?
Yeah.
Germany, we keep Chianya scoring past Neuer. I've never seen so much in my life.
Yeah. So, arguably looking to win that group with the Nations League, but because we're almost certainly guaranteed a playoff at that point.
That'll be difficult. That group's got to be hard.
Yeah. I think Czech Republic's going to be the tough one. Slovakia away, or arguably just as tough. All 3 away games are tough, really, you could argue.
I think we beat us 3-0 away in our last group campaign in Slovakia under Strachan.
Yeah. That's
I
right.
can't see over there. I'd be shocked if we win over in Prague or win over in Slovakia. I'd be surprised.
This is what I mean. I think there needs to be drastic change. Like, there needs to be drastic change in the selection.
Yeah.
If I can, maybe no.
To be fair, all those games.
Because I feel you get the vibe of the players that they can't be bothered coming. Do you know what I mean? Like, any of us, we'd like run to Israel to play. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like there's no because we've not qualified in so long. There's no the same sort of like pride in playing for your country. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like, oh, God's sake. Like, I feel like a lot of the players.
And you've got such an intake of non-Scottish born players as well. So the likes of McTominay, Burnley, you know, all these players who aren't. Tom Kearney was in there as well, and like, all these players that were like.
He's a good player. I just think he's unfortunate in the sense that we're had sort of.
Russell Martin, Chris Martin, yeah.
But.
So. Yeah, it's difficult, but so all kind of agree. Some improvements needed, but we can only go so far. I think the final finals are a stretch.
You'd be disappointed not
brilliant
in those home
players.
games.
Yeah. I think at home we'll always be strong as long as there's a good fan turnout. Even if there's not, you could probably argue that we're strong.
It's good to see what happens when the boy gets his 2 metre tape measure out. You have to sit so far apart. You have to turn up for that 3 o'clock kickoff at 9:45 because that's your slot to get in the ground for social distancing.
Yeah, that's going to be the problem, isn't it? Like, if we're talking about there being no fans in grounds until 2021, then all these games will be played behind closed doors. Because they're all in September, October, November.
Definitely helps you with the away leg, though.
What's that?
That's will turn out to be the best team in the world. No fans and start winning.
The team.
But yeah. I think on that note, guys, that's about it, really.
Good stuff. That was good, Patty.
Yeah, it was.
You better stop recording then, because I want to start swearing again.
Right.
Thanks for
On that note, guys, taking a lot of time. There's a couple of hours we've spent chatting about. A lot of editing will be done.
Putting up
A lot of editing.
Don's move.
And looking into probably putting it up on Monday.
Do you want to retweet, Patty?
We'll do it. Absolutely, we'll do. You'll get tagged.
In Gordon, retweet Sean.
I'll make sure to pick it to shout out the gambling account you've got Don.
Oh no, I had to delete it for starting school.
Oh, okay.
Hi class, my name's Don and I'm a problem gambler.
But on that note, guys, thank you very much for joining me, gentlemen. It's been a great privilege to chat about this with you, and thanks very much for coming on. And
anytime.
Hopefully we'll do it soon.
Thanks very much.
Have you coming on? Don't leave me just yet.
Everybody leave quick.
On that note, guys, thank you very much for watching this episode podcast. We'll very well potentially be doing this again, considering the amount of time we've got. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new.
Let's subscribe.
Subscribe for more content. I'll hopefully be bringing a bit more out very, very, very soon. No less, with some more guests, I hope.
Like to meet Fraser's dog.
On that note, guys,
Comment
thanks very much
least
for watching.
favourite
Thanks
guest.
for joining me, guys. See you guys.
Comment who's the worst.
See you guys.